Hi data lovers, my name is Angie and this is Insight Bites with Dexibit. Today we're talking about demand and increasing our reach and getting more visitors through the door, and as a result growth, and in particular the funnel of managing reach and engagement as a precursor to conversion. I like to think about reach as in, if we put our arms out around all the people out there, the members of the public that we engage with, that might see our brand or content, that's the number of people we call our reach. And in traditional advertising, it can be something like the number of people who see an advertisement on television, but in the digital world, that's the number of people who see any content about or from your organization. In essence, eyeballs. In both cases, the metric is somewhat estimated given nobody really knows how captive someone's attention is. But it is different from followers because someone can follow you and not see your content, and it is different from impressions because you're counting the unique number of people you get in front of, not the number of times that they're showing something. Engagement is a more active measure, and that's where we measure this differently between digital and offline advertising. In traditional offline advertising, if that's print or TV or radio, one of the ways to measure the success is by seeing the uplift in organic search or direct visitors to your website, or in general the uplift in visitation in the time that you run those campaigns. Measuring success on the digital activation of content is completely different because people can click on it, they can share or comment on it or like it, and it gives us an idea of how much the audience we reached is captive. When it comes to reach and engagement on digital, especially for organic content, the two go hand in hand, given the viral nature of social media, that the more people engage with your content, the more likely others are to see it, especially if it's being shared. And with that data, we can also get into the weeds a bit to see what the response is from the market, such as on Facebook, where we can see if someone gives us a thumbs up or a heart or an angry reaction, for example, and through comments where we can listen for the tone and the keywords of that response. Essentially, we want to evaluate this between offline versus digital and between various channels such as Facebook, Twitter and Insta, YouTube, etc. And then by our organic results in terms of how much we get free versus paid. Knowing what works helps us to get the most out of our marketing efforts or spend, and by optimizing things like what topics to engage with, what copy or text or designs that captures people's attention, and what day of the week or time of the day works best, and things that can differ by channel too. Hopefully that's an engaging look at the world of demand metrics. If you and your team would benefit from demand insights to help get more visitors through the door, talk to us about Dexibit's forecasts, insights, dashboards and reports, including for demand, and I'll see you next time for another episode of Insight Bites, or check out Dexibit.com for more on visitor management and big data analytics for places people love.